Stop chasing. This is Marcel, aka Honey Bunny Sunny, and you know I'm on a mission to make you some money. Today I'm going to break down the trade of the day. Okay, today we traded MRK in the group, and I'm going to break down exactly how we were able to get 20% on the first part and then 50% on runners. If this is your first time tuned into the channel, welcome. Okay, hit the like button and the subscribe button to ensure that you don't miss any more trade videos. Listen, if you were trading today, you know there was some traps in the market. Okay, if you started off with a bullish bias, then that was quickly blown up. I would say probably about an hour into the market, right? As the day went on, we saw even more traps set and a very vicious slide to the downside. Okay, I'm going to show you how we caught MRK before all of that happened. In a market like this, you gotta make sure that you're taking profit. If you stay in something too long, it could blow up in your face. With MRK, we peel off the majority of our contracts and then we leave runners. The reason that we do that is so that we can start to gauge what the market wants to do next. Anytime there's a major move, it's usually followed by some sort of a correction in the short term. Okay, sometimes that happens the same day, sometimes it happens the next day, and so forth. But you want to make sure that you're peeling contracts off when it's at its height, right? So when something has pumped and it starts to slow down, you start to see volume decreasing and other signals that it's getting ready to turn. You want to make sure that you get out of there even on your runners. So let's take a closer look at MRK. So as you can see right here, I called on my morning watch list that Hood just needed to break this level of 110.16, and then we would take it to its target of 111.50. We did just that, and it also gave us the opportunity to get some extras. I'll break it down here. All right, so I have MRK pulled up on the 15-minute, and I'm gonna break this down exactly how I called it out, right? So again, 110.16 was the level we were looking for. All right, here's the first 15-minute candle, and we got the break of 110.16 right here, right? So we got the break of it. We took entry. What else did I say? I said that we were going to take it to 111.50 as the first target. Okay, look at where it went. Right, it went to 111. The highest point was 111.44. Right, so it was right inside of almost perfectly is where it finally peaked, and then it reversed. And as you can see, at that level, it failed and came all the way down. Now, to many people, that was a surprise, but I'm going to show you exactly why that happened. Okay, so this bearish order block, I want you to understand that this formed after this breakdown. So if you were currently in this play, you didn't see this right here. Of course, if you would have saw that, then a lot of people would have been like, okay, yeah, I'll start to take some profits off, right? But this didn't form, right? People didn't know that this was smart money until after this failed to up was formed. So I'm going to show you exactly what it was that caused that. All right. So again, we took the play that was called in the watch list, rolled it up, made 20%, end up being 50% by the time we took profit on the runners. And let's go to the daily. I'm going to show you that same level. Okay. So when you look at it on the daily, you're going to see that that level is a historical level. All right, so let me move this over, bring this in a little bit. And also, y'all, if you're looking for like a possible move for tomorrow, it is forming the fail 2 up. So if it forms a fail 2 up on the day, right? So this, let me just show you this candle right here. If this candle stays like this, this is really a red candle, but it's green with a red wrapping when you have the strat assistant on. So, for all those that use the strat method, you know what I'm talking about. This fail 2 up is going to cause a nice fall on this tomorrow. We might see it come back and retest either this level right here of 107.50, or it may come back down and test 106. Okay. All right. So when we make this smaller, right, you'll see that there's a level that 111.50 was the level. See, right there. The last time that it hit that was on a downtrend. That was the reversal point. It came and pulled back up, and then it shot down, right? So if we measure this out from that last point, it came down about, let's see, about 6% before having any sort of support. So we knew that by seeing that, it was right at that level. Look at how that lines up perfectly, y'all. Look at that. Look at how that lines up perfectly. This is why it's important to understand levels. Let me move this over. You see how that lines up perfectly? So, like I said, if you were trading it, intraday, you didn't see this. If you didn't look to the left on the daily, you didn't see this that took place on October 14th, right? You didn't see that level. And again, there was no order block there until after that second 15-minute candle had closed when it fell 2 up. So there was no way of telling. So that's why a lot of people were like, "Oh man, the market just threw a curveball." It's like, no, I didn't. It in a way threw a curveball, but it really was just following this historical level right here. And like I said, that pushed it down pretty significantly. So that means that again, if we close on a failed 2 up, we could get a similar move to this one right here to come down and at least test those areas that I just mentioned. Okay, so MRK, man, it can make you so much money, but it can also lose you a lot of money if you're not understanding the levels and where it wants to go. Now, if we do break this level right here, right? If we do break that 111.50, then the next level that it can make it to is 114.50. So if instead of coming down, or maybe we have some sort of surprise recovery, there is about maybe about an hour and a half left in the market at the time of me recording this video. If it does, break that 111.50 area again, and we get a close above that to close the day, then tomorrow it absolutely will go to to 114.50, right? Or if it closes bullish and hints at the fact that it wants to break it, then I would wait until tomorrow to get the break above 111.50. If we get that, it's going to 114.50. All right, a solid $3 move that you can make a lot of profit in. And this is a beautiful stock. Like I said, once it breaks levels, it starts to pump, right? Once it hits a rejection level, it will dump really quickly. Okay, either way you can make money as long as you understand where they are. I hope this video was helpful, right? I hope this video shows you exactly how to break your stocks down, how we were able to make 50% in MRK, and how you can implement the same thing. Again, watch for those levels that I mentioned, 111.50, right? A break above that, you can take it right to 114.50. And again, if it fails today and stays on a failed 2 up, then we could be coming down to 106. All right. Remember, invest smart, live free, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I can't leave without inviting you guys to TPC, okay? The Prosperity Collective is the only way. If you are looking for a trading home, you need to just lock into one place. You don't need to be in a bunch of groups. You don't need to be confusing yourself. You need to be in a group that can answer your questions. When you're deciding who you're going to learn from, ask yourself like, hey, are they consistently profitable? Check, yes, me. Check, yes, Zay, right? Are they able to answer questions? Yes, we answer questions consistently in the chat every single day. We also do study sessions once a week, and we also have a almost 8-hour course that's sitting in the group for you to take once you join. Okay, we also have a great time. We're also getting ready to start. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna give you too much information. Just join the group. All right, the link is in the description, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.